Hey, I just made up a little riff that's pretty cool. It's just like an A. I'm going to dig into the C note with my middle finger. Then I'm going to go to a G chord. And the riff sounds like this. Little bit of a delay going on there. So all I was doing was again index on the A chord, and middle finger is like hitting the C and pulling towards the floor a little bit and then releasing the note. That's a pull off. On the G chord, I arpeggiate 6th string, 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string, and back. 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. I guess it's just... So if I add a metronome, let's see, something like about 120. No, not quite. Let's go like 149. So I'm kind of trying to understand it. It's then I kind of arpeggiate across that A chord. Is the last riff I guess I'm doing. A, E, A, E, A. So simple, but it's kind of hypnotic. It's a riff that I could probably develop into a song. And then I had another little part, something like... C, G, A, G, C, G, A, G, C, G, A, G, E7. And back to, alright. So this is kind of what songwriting looks like. I'm real excited because I got this guitar set up. I had some help setting it up from a local luthier. Had some problems. I just couldn't quite figure out a couple things, so I'm real excited about the guitar. I'm playing through a cool little Supro amp. Feeling kind of good right now. And start experimenting with some of these exercises that I've posted recently about A minor pentatonic. And getting that sound in my head made me just keep playing in that key. And then I came up with something new. So that's why we do scales, okay? So I'm going to just throw it down one more time with the metronome at 149. So, sometimes that's all you really need is a short sequence, maybe part A and part B. One main riff plus a second riff could be a big part of a song. And my motivation for songwriting is, well, Surf Zombies put out a lot of albums, and that's a place that riffs can end up. And I'm also working on like kind of a solo album, and I'm also doing some like soundtrack stuff for TV shows and movies. So I also have some other friends that want to put some original music together. So I'm lucky to have a few places that these riffs can end up. So I don't cultivate these original riffs quite as much as I should be, because I'm kind of busy doing other silly stuff like this, making videos. And, my wife's working out of the house, so it's a little different now. She was out of the house, and I was home all day recording and stuff, so now I have to kind of, it is different, but I can still be creative and productive. So it's nice to be, or just for the satisfaction, if this goes no place other than this video, this was really fun to work on today, and then to film it so it's captured, so if I want to come back to it, or it's preserved. All right, so if you hear something when you're practicing that sounds kind of cool, don't just let it drift away, but come back to it, or write it down, or practice it, or record it. don't let those ideas escape. Try to write them down or record them, whether it's with your cell phone or your, some software or a camera or whatever you got. Try to remember your ideas, and then, if you've got one riff, all you got to do is maybe add some chords to a second part, and you've got a part of an original song going. And that's how we do it. Cool. All right. Thanks for listening.